Make sure you tune in to Miss Hillary Sanchez on YouTube. I upload all my lives and you will be caught up. You will be completely caught up because when I do my later recaps and, receipts and things like that, y'all may feel like you're lost. But if you go back and you start going down my YouTube and viewing the videos, you'll get caught up. So I can tell you guys this, that Joe Diddy, I'll summarize it this way. Joe Diddy had got served with some legal pleadings on September 29th, on the date that he was doing his cooking for Charles, somewhere in that time frame. When he got served with those documents, you guys, Joe Diddy actually threw them down on the ground. And if you remember when I took a picture, when they took a picture, the picture that I showed from the body cam, a still shot, you could see the papers that were sitting down in the front of Joe Diddy's doorstep, and Joe Diddy kind of had his hands twisted and turned up. Now, what you guys didn't know was the two sets of cause of actions that Joe Diddy had received from the law enforcement officials. The first part was they actually had tried initially to reach him via registered certified mail. But Joe Diddy had decided to take his advice. You guys tap the screen. I don't see my taps going up. I want the taps to go so I can continue to speak to y'all. Joe Diddy had decided to not go down and pick up the certified registered mail from the great state of Connecticut. Who knows who advised, who told him that. And thank you for the gifts. And I gave him forewarning. That it wasn't going to go away at all. Now, let me pause here for a second. I need to pause here for a second. When was somebody going to tell Ms. Hillary Sanchez the backlash that Joe Diddy is getting from Jamaicans for making those disparaging comments about their cultural foods? I was looking at something that somebody sent to me that called Joe Diddy something I never ever would have thought of thinking about. Blood clot faith. I've never in my life could have thought of referencing Joe Diddy as blood clot faith. That Jamaican read him, and I could understand a lot of what they were saying, but it was reads that it's just unreal, and well deserved. The nerve of you. And this is what I tell you guys about this man. This is what I tell you, and I'll pick my story back up. This is where I tell you guys about this man, that he thinks that he is invincible. This following on TikTok has taken this man's mind to a whole different level. He has forgot where he comes from, where he came from. He has forgotten that. And you would have thought that Miss Hillary Sanchez compelled Joe Diddy to come on and tell the truth regarding the him being on public assistance, food stamps, and SSI, and all of that, because he was making fun of African American women and Black people for being on it when he was on the same exact programs. So it made no difference. But he was thinking that he was better than everybody else, that his you know what didn't stink. He thought that he could get on here and issue out all this nonsense on social media and tell his icons to activate and do this and do that and attack her. Thank you for the love. Thank you guys for the taps. And then he ends up having these people do all these criminal acts against Miss Hillary Sanchez. And I'm not arguing and fighting with people I don't know on the internet. When they crossed the line and they violated the laws, I just reported them to the police and to the FBI. And this is what the gag is. I need y'all to tap the screen. Here's the gag. These people were secretly being investigated and didn't even know it. I knew all along that they were being watched, investigated. When they were doing their lives, they were doing all this harassment and calling and threatening my phone, doxing me, all of these things. I knew the authorities were watching and investigating. I just didn't say anything to tip them off. So I now speak about it because the investigation is what it is, and they can't change what they have done. And they understand what they've done. And I'm going to be that person that is in the courtroom giving my victim impact statement on what these certain individuals have done. The certain individuals that crossed the line criminally and thought that they could hide behind a fake page, a computer, and don't think that the arms of justice cannot reach them. And so I'm looking forward to the people reporting that when these arrests happen, I want to see it plastered on people's backdrops. I want to see, well, you know what? They did cross the line. They did do this. They did do that. Thank y'all for the taps. Thank you for the gifts. Feel free, people, to request to come up in the box. We can have discussions, but let me get back onto the story so I can get back on track. So Joe Diddy got the paperwork from the authorities on the 29th of September. On that evening or the next day is when Joe Diddy went live, and he mentioned, if y'all remember, we got this person, Hillary Sanchez, who has been bashing me for months, something like that, he said. And if it was one page I'd want to take down, it would be that page. It would be her page. That day when he was unhinged and said all of that stuff. So that was right around the same time that he had got those documents. Now that was on September 29th. So tell me, why did it take him from September 29th to October 4th to get the proper documents, the notices of appearance and all of that, and then go to Staples? Because I know he didn't do it on his own. I know he didn't do that and figure it out on his own, and faxed it to the courthouse. And now we have an actual trial date that has been set, because he wrote in and he asked if he could participate in these hearings versus Zoom or Skype because of the short notice. No, sir, ma'am, you had a short notice because you were running from the paperwork. You were running from your paperwork, and then you sat around and waited days before you responded. So I know it wasn't you who did it. Yeah, you may have filled out the paperwork after they did what they did. But Joe, Rolando's or whatever you going by now, that's what it appears to me that you going by. You ain't going by Joe Robinson now. It's not going to change. It's not going to change whether you are Joe Rolandis or Joe Diddy or Joe Robinson. I don't give a damn. What I care about is that you are going to answer to these charges, and you are going to answer to this lawsuit whether you like it or not. You crossed the line, and you are going to be held accountable in a civil and legal way. I play chess, not checkers. And see, y'all don't know the difference. You don't know the difference between content and doing things illegal. You can get on here and talk about things. You can give your opinions. Opinions are protected under the First Amendment right to speech. But when you get on here and you talking about facts, and you talking about this is facts, and this is what happened to her, and this and this and this, and her husband did this to her and did that to her, you lying damn ugly man. And that's your problem. See, if you focused on the things to make yourself feel good inside and out, you wouldn't need to feel the need to wear this fake LV and all this. What happened to your, by the way, what happened to your $23,000 Birkin? For you to have paid 23 racks for that Birkin, you sure ain't carrying it. What, did you just buy it to just leave it in the corner? What about your Louis and your Gucci and all them other things? What about all them sunglasses that came in one box? Where are all your designer glasses at, Joe Diddy? Please tell me you just didn't buy this stuff just to stay in the trailer in your rooms and you just look at it. I thought you bought it because you wanted to be able to go out and accessorize and show off and do the things that you do. But you the one that says you don't want to be a woman. You don't want to be a woman. You don't identify as no black woman, but you stay your ugly ass trying to get women's clothes and purses and every damn thing else. It makes no sense to me. I'm asking y'all a question. Am I wrong? Am I wrong, Jazzy? Am I wrong, Chrissy? Am I wrong, Stacy? I mean, I'm really, and these people sit up and say, oh, Miss Hillary Sanchez is obsessed and this and that. No, I'm not obsessed. I'm passionate. I'm an advocate. And you don't get to control Miss Hillary Sanchez, because what I do is I apply all gas and no brakes. This is what you have to understand. There are certain people who apply all gas and no brake. And that's what this man has found out. You got your ass on here thinking that it was invincible. And it ain't about being jealous of you, because there's nothing to be jealous of you about. There's nothing to be jealous of you about. When you are sitting up in that trailer acting like you are just a celebrity. Everybody told you You're not a celebrity. You're not even a D-list celebrity. When you go down in history, this is the truth. When you go down in history, they are going to remember you for being the ugly ass man. And you make for an ugly damn ass woman. You don't even give the illusion as a drag queen. You don't. You don't try. You make a mockery of women. That's what you do. Especially you try to do it to black women. That's what you do. And then well, I'm so delivered. I'm changed. I'm this. I'm that. No, you're not. I'm not fooled at all. I've heard this same song and dance. Chrissy, do you remember when he sat in that damn car after he called Charles a bitch? Do y'all remember when he called his husband a bitch on live straight to his face? Do y'all remember that? And he sat in that damn car talking about he's going to change. He's going to do this. He apologizes, first of all, to the man above, and then to his husband, and then to all these other people. And then his sorry ass had the audacity and nerve to try to act like he didn't know Mia's name to apologize to her and didn't mean one damn thing about it. Wasn't one ounce of genuineness coming out of that damn man's mouth. Not one. Not one. There's not one thing, one genuine bone, in my opinion, that comes from that man at all. It's just not. It's simply not. And for somebody that got so much money, why didn't you hire no law firm? Why is it that you file a notice of appearance on your own behalf? Why didn't you hire a big law firm, Big Joe, Big Banks Joe Diddy? And you didn't hop on the first plane out of there to come on down here to Connecticut to handle your business, because it's not going away. I let these netabots stay, and I don't care about them. They can stay in here. They can stay in here. They always in here. They always in here. They can't help it. And not only the bots, not only them. It's just what they do, y'all. And we don't need all my true supporters. What we got to do is just tap the screen. That's all I need y'all to do. Don't worry. We don't worry about them. They're irrelevant to us. But what y'all finna see on this app, y'all finna see two people get their ass thrown in jail on this app. And when y'all get the news who it was when they got arrested and had to bail out of jail, you're going to be gagged. You're going to be gagged. And I'm going to tell them right now. You heard it from me at 10:28 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay? You couldn't hide behind these fake ass accounts. You thought you was doing something. Now you finna find out how the police and the FBI play. It's already one who got a knock on her door. She got a knock on her door. And as soon as that happened, it was radio silence. You couldn't catch her putting up backdrops about me and my husband and doxing me and all them other damn lies her behind was out here saying. You couldn't pay. I dare her to do it. Get back up on there with your crew and do that. Where is this interview? Chrissy, where is this interview that they had with my husband? Has any of y'all heard this interview that crew had with my husband? Remember, they was giving them all a tea. What Omar had said, he got the exclusive interview with the hottie, whatever that crew called, and Omar was promoting it and telling everybody, y'all tune in. Y'all heard anything? Y'all heard anything about it? Y'all heard anything about this exclusive interview with my husband? This is the nonsense that all of these folks get on here working together thinking that they had something going on, and they didn't. It's really funny to me. And then you got these other ones who want to be relevant, who I don't even know from a bucket of damn paint. And I rent so much space, y'all, in their heads that they go to sleep thinking about Miss Hillary Sanchez and they wake up thinking about me. They thought that they really could do something to me to silence me and to get me off this damn app. Girl, set your ass down. Bye. Goodbye. And y'all was setting up there, moving the goalposts, trying to get Miss Hillary Sanchez to get off of Joe Diddy's neck. And it didn't happen. I would address you and I would get back into the Miss Hillary Sanchez show with all things Joe Diddy. I don't give a damn if you don't like it. It's just the facts. It's just the facts. I'm not in no competition with anybody. I love myself. I love that I'm an advocate for women. I love that I took this man on and that I have accomplished an absolute lot because everybody is talking back about Joe Diddy. They weren't talking about him. I kept my foot on the gas and I kept raising everybody's awareness, whether you liked it or you didn't. And now people are starting to see what Joe Diddy for the man he is. Thank you guys for the taps and thank you for the gifts. I appreciate it. I appreciate my true supporters who come in here day in and day out. Chrissy, Boutique, Mia, all of the people and all of the people who come in here and support me. Black Buffy. Yes, I see you change your picture back, Black Buffy. I didn't recognize you for a second. You know, and things like that. Now, let me ask y'all a question. Chris, why do you got your ass in my room? Why are you in here, Chris? I just saw you come in here with your ugly ass. Why are you in here with your sassy ass when you on a hating page of mine? Get out of my room. My apologies, y'all. It just really rubbed me the wrong way to see him come up on my thing, to see he just came in my room. See, people don't understand. The ops come in here. They can't help but coming in here. They love to come in here because they ain't got nothing else better to do. They always saying she ain't got no content, she ain't got this, she ain't got that. But you stay in here watching. You stay in here looking. You stay in here doing the things that you want to do and think you can do. But keep on doing what you're doing. Keep on doing what you're doing. So, y'all, Joe Diddy and Miss Hillary Sanchez has a date again
would have never called the police on Travis.
in court.
There is no record of Jody reporting Mr. Pierce.
And
His friends, Chris and Scott,
I'm looking forward to it.
not the Travis they knew.
I'm looking forward to the date. It's within the coming weeks. I won't give you the exact date, but when the date happens, I will tell you and I will report on it. But we'll.
Going along.
Oh, absolutely, Chrissy. Absolutely, Chrissy. Absolutely. Positively, yes. Yes, there has to be a appearance.
He was dressed.
Absolutely.
He seemed very
Yeah, and so
ashamed with himself. She's saying this whole time she knew he was.
well, they filed a continuance. They filed a continuance. It was filed on the 4th. It was filed on the 4th, but it was not uploaded until the court files until today. So I was under the impression that Joe Diddy would have been at court today, but he actually filed an appearance and then he filed a continuance, basically. So that's kind of what happened today. Yeah. Of course he did. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. And he cited short notice. He did that on somebody y'all finna make me laugh in these comments. He did that on purpose. Yes, Chrissy, we know that. He waited to the last minute on the 4th to do that. Yes, of course he did. And another person in the comments said no plane money. Yeah, well, I mean, him and radio is known for flying first class everywhere. Ain't that what he says? They fly first class. They fly first class everywhere, don't they? I almost want to fly to come down this. Come on, Chrissy, let's have dinner. Come on, Chrissy. I'll give you a tour. Let them tell it. I'm in a homeless shelter. I could give you a tour of the homeless shelter, Chrissy, and you can come sign me out of this mental institution. Chrissy, we would have a ball. Oh, Black Buffy, y'all come on down here. We go out to eat and yeah. That would be a ball, y'all. Yeah, it's really, really, really interesting to me. And I know Chrissy, I know Black Buffy, I know. Have y'all seen them all day lives on Miss Hillary Sanchez anymore? What happened to all them lives and all them testimonies that all these folks had to say? Where are they now? Please, yeah, come. Where are these lives at? Am I missing them? Do y'all see them? They talking about the lotto ticket from 25 years ago. Crickets.
She couldn't let him go.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting to me. It's interesting to me.
You don't think she could have just snapped? No.
Yeah, it's interesting to me. I was really looking forward. Thank y'all for liking the live. Thank you.
9 months after they broke up, Lawton says Travis may have unknowingly sent
Someone made a post showing the real makers of the seasoning. Was anybody surprised? Was anybody surprised by the real makers of that seasoning? And he said you have a right to claim it. You buy it, you can put your own logo on it just like you made it. So I mean, that ain't the thing, but here's the gag. Here's the gag for me. How many African American women or men that y'all could look up on this internet and find who makes seasonings or rubs? I bet you we can find some. I bet you we can find some. But who does Cinderella go to? Who does Cinderella go to? Who does Cinderella go to? It's insane to me. It's insane to me. Them thievings. Yes. Them thievings. Yes. Yes. You got that right. Clock it. You got that right. You didn't. I detect no lies from I. I just said the truth. Yes. Yes, Miss Stones. Absolutely. Yes. Y'all better recognize it. Y'all better recognize it. And what was so funny to me? What was so funny to me about this whole thing? Do y'all still understand that this man is still trying to do a talent show and charge people $150 or $130 entry fee for a talent show or a talent contest or whatever it's called? You pay this money, and you don't even have a guaranteed spot, from what I've been told, on the final show. You got to audition. You could be wiped out in the first day and then paid your $150 and it's gone. That's insane to me. $150? I mean, can we say money grab but without saying money grab? I mean, and I know damn well he ain't gonna be no judge. I mean, let alone a performer, because we already know. Let him tell it. Where's his album he said he was putting out, y'all? Where's his album he was going to put out? Where's his other song, since his other song is nationwide? It's all nationwide. Everybody know about them. They the hottest couples nationwide. I don't know who is gaslighting this man into thinking that him and Charleston Chew is the hottest couples nationwide. When I sat back and watched this man vacuum up mold and dirt and call himself detailing a car and sweating profusely in that car, make it make sense to me. Please, y'all. Please make it make sense. Good evening. Good evening. It's insane. It's literally insane. It's insane. Now, they want to sit back and think, oh, okay, let's screen record her and we could use it. I have a show. I'm a content creator. I perform. I'm an entertainer. I can hold my show. I hold trending topics. This is one of the hottest things on this app. I got the icon in 2 to 3 different litigations that nobody can report on except for that one case federal, which I'm the one who broke that story and told everybody about that because I filed it. I'm the plaintiff. See, this is what I tell people. You can think you can duplicate me, but you don't have the receipts and tea that I have. It's so much stuff, y'all, that y'all finna find out. And do y'all remember when Joe Diddy said he was gonna sue me for the BET Awards? Y'all remember that? How is it that Miss Hillary Sanchez beat him to the punch? How is it that he didn't go through with his threats to sue me, but when I told everybody what I was finna do, I did it. See, that's the difference. Now you can hear crickets. Now it's just crickets. No, put the backdrops up. Get y'all ass up and put these backdrops back up of this fake annulment and all this other lies y'all put out here. And my husband have a baby and living his best life in Arizona and got a baby on the way. Put all that bull crap back up on here and put it on the backdrop like y'all been doing. What make y'all think y'all just get on there and clock it like y'all been doing? Y'all putting me down and silencing me and exposing me. Get on here and do it. Do it. Do your big one. Miss Piggy. Get on here and do your big one. The Grinch and Sassy. You know, it's insane to me, y'all. It's insane. Let me see how my audience follows things on here. Let's play it. We gonna have some fun tonight. I got time. I'm finna use some words, and I want to see if y'all can pick who this person is. Here we go. Here's your first hint. Sassy. Hand twisted and turned up just like a woman. He wearing wigs now. Always staying in women's business. Y'all got that quick Buffy and Boutique and Montgomery and Stacy. It's insane. It's insane. It's literally insane.
Does it impact them when they hear something?
And then you got this one. Yep. I'm gonna put the backdrops up. The backdrops is going up. I need y'all to tap the screen, share the live, throw some big gifts. We getting ready to release some of this big stuff we got. But you know, Hillary supporters is in here trying to report my page. So I just need y'all to tap the screen, throw some money guns, throw some big gifts and this here, that there, and everything else. See, this is insane. Somebody got it. Wait, let me see who got it. Stacy, well, who was that? Black Buffy? Black Buffy, you two for two. Oh my girl, Black Buffy, you over here clocking it, Black Buffy. Black Buffy got it, y'all. Black Buffy got it. I couldn't. This next one, I couldn't. Y'all would never guess it. Only one could guess it. Cause well, let's see if Black Buffy can guess this one. Here's the first hint. Restraining order issued against them when they thought they could get one on me. Let's Buffy got it, y'all. Buffy got it again. Girl, you on a roll. You are on a roll, Buffy. Buffy is on a roll. Okay, let's see. We got one more, y'all. Let's see. Let's see if y'all can get this one. Y'all, I want y'all to go out here and support my seasoning. Charles, it's in his game room. Y'all could never get Charles because Charles sleeps with me every night. I'm going to go in here and make some. I don't use that much sugar on everything. I don't use that much sugar on everything. So, Boutique got it. Joe, Eddie, Alexandra. Y'all, I can't stun y'all on nothing. Y'all too good. You guys really clocked it tonight. Buffy got every one on. Y'all is something else in here tonight. With a wide back wingspan, of an eagle. Yes, absolutely. Let me chop up some bell peppers for the next 10 meals. And you know what, Miss Tones? That's one lazy damn man. Do y'all notice? Now, I know I personally, I'm only speaking, and I'm not knocking nobody for this, but that's one lazy damn man. You don't ever see him cutting up no onions or nothing. Very seldom. The only time you will see him cutting up a bell pepper is if he done bought all of the pre-cut ones up and they ain't brought in a new shipment. And then he'll sit there with them nasty ass nails and cut them up. Chrissy says, Joe Alexander, I wanted to see him come to court in that chain. You know he got set off. You know he gonna set off every metal detector in the house. He got set off every metal detector in the house. What's up, Anna? He buys them pre-bought peppers and onions at that. Yes. And did y'all notice? When he opens up them pre-cut onions and bell peppers, did y'all notice that man put them straight in his food? He don't even wash them off. Do he not know where that was laid on convention belts or whatever, however they process that stuff? And he don't even go back and watch the videos. If you think I'm joking or lying or exaggerating on this man, go watch it for yourself. When he doing them cooking things, he'll open that thing up, put his hand straight in there, and right into the dish he goes. He don't wash none of his produce. It's disgusting to me. And I'll tell y'all something else. Did y'all notice that Joe Diddy finally had changed that dish towel, that one white nasty ass rag he had? After I was talking about it, when I start talking about that same rag, he went out and bought them other rag, them orange multi-purpose Dollar Tree towels that he washed the car with, go out there and rub the dogs and wash the dogs with it, and then go back in there and use it in his kitchen. That same thing they do with that damn can opener. Please tell me y'all ain't opening up dog food with the same can opener you using in your house. Please tell me you don't do that. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Somebody please tell me if I'm wrong. There ain't no damn way. There is no damn way that Miss Hillary Sanchez is going to open up dog food and cat food with the same can opener that I'm using to feed my family or myself. No way. I remember, Randy says, I remember when he made those salmon croquettes, he didn't even rinse the cans out. Yeah, well, yes. Did you see how much grease that man had in that damn pan? And when he was flipping them croquettes over, how that grease was splashing everywhere. He was fighting for his life in that kitchen cooking. Hello, Mia. Hello, my sister. He was fighting for his life in there cooking them salmon croquettes. First of all, that was way too much damn oil in that cast iron skillet. You had it right with the cast iron skillet. You could have used a quarter of that oil that you had in that thing. It's just insane to me. It's literally insane to me. How many of y'all out of 78 people, I want you to be honest with me. Don't gaslight me. How many of y'all don't know how to tenderize your gizzards when you frying them and cooking them, where you got to take them and put them in a can of Coca-Cola, boil them for a half an hour to an hour, and then drain them and then season them and fry the holy hell out of them, and then ask the viewing audience why you don't know why they look like that. You don't know why they look like that. Because you cooked the life out of them, sir. In Coca-Cola, a can of Coke. It's insane. Raw chicken gizzards. You don't know how to fry gizzards to where they tenderizing at the same time they in that grease, and then you know how to crank that heat up to crisp them up. There's a problem. That's a problem. That's a problem. And it's all he do is use that deep fryer. Other than him making a meatloaf, am I wrong? It's all 90% of what this man is cooking. It involves that deep fryer in old ass grease. He fried catfish in it. You know how much water go in fish and chicken. He don't give a damn. He mixing fish grease, chicken grease, pork chop grease, all of it. My girl Mia in the house. Yeah, it's insane, y'all. It's insane. Yeah. I mean, Greece looked like it came out of a nuclear war. You could make a bomb with that Greece. That Greece is fighting for its life. It don't even, let me tell y'all something while we clocking this. Let me tell y'all something. Do y'all know when you can use grease too much to the degree that grease, he always asking, is the grease hot yet? That grease never sizzles crazy because he didn't cook the life out of it. The lifespan of grease does have a lifespan. Can we agree with that, y'all? Whether you like me or you don't, can we agree that cooking grease has a lifespan to it?
Travis was not shy. He was full of life. And the jury heard from the defense that Arias would testify
And
one more time.
and how is it that stove
When we may also
is on high hell?
Arias lives in this Arizona prison
That stove
25
has a mind of its own, just like Joe's eyes do. They have a mind of their own. And that stove will do what it want to do. It'll go up high as hell, and then it'll go back down and go to medium. It just does what it wants to do. But then he plays along. He plays along where he acts like he can control and regulate that stove. And we know you don't. He just said, I'm going to turn this down. No, you hoping and praying it'll just go down on its own. Because you ain't controlling it. Because if you could control it, we wouldn't see it things cooking on high hell all the time. That's just factual. That's just factual. Thank y'all for the taps. Thank you for the interaction in the comments. I appreciate it. Thank you. I appreciate it. Chrissy says he has no idea what he's doing in the kitchen. Honey, you know what this man said, Chrissy and Anna and Mia? He said one thing about Netta. Nobody could tell Miss Netta she can't cook. As this man was putting mushrooms in meatloaf and all this other godly stuff he put in meatloaf. I hope that nobody emulates what this man is doing in their house. And you notice how you never see nobody stitching his videos or his cooking videos showing that they went and did the same thing for their family? Because they sitting back looking and laughing at him, not with him. And that's just the facts. And you know my famous word, and I don't give a damn who don't like it. I don't care who don't like it. Hello, welcome into the Miss Hillary Sanchez show. Oh, you got off? Hello, welcome into the Miss Hillary Sanchez show. You on the air? Hello? Hello, welcome in. Y'all, I can't make it up. I can't make this up. I can't make it up. I can't make it up. Can't make it up. Hello, welcome into the Miss Hillary Sanchez show. Hello, how are you? Okay. Hello, welcome into the Miss Hillary Sanchez show. Welcome in.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Hello.
Can you hear us?
I can hear you.
How are you?
Miss Hillary, listen, I have been following you for a while. I am slow at learning how to get on live. When I hear you saying hello, hello, and I'm like, why you say they don't hear me? But when I tell you, you speak the truth, ma'am. You speak the truth. You
Well,
speak the truth. And I don't know Joe from a can of paint. I'm from New Orleans, Louisiana. But I promise you, I have been following you. I adore you.
oh,
I
thank
truly,
you.
I adore you because you speak the truth. But it's people may think it's coming across as if you're being some sort of hater or something. No, you're not. I'm gonna tell people what you are. You are a spokesperson for the people. That's
Thank
what you are.
you.
You are allowing us to understand that when you see demons, you call them out.
Thank you.
When you see them, you call them out. And I've been trying to get in contact. Listen, I've never been on anything like with her. There's nothing that's about Joe because I would never call him or her ever.
Right,
Or
right.
Miss Netta and all that other
No,
stuff because you are a man.
sir,
That's number
man.
one. You're a man, and I'm a
Amen.
black woman.
A
Okay, so
whole
I'm a
damn
black
man.
woman. Oh yeah, you're a stone bone black man, hard black man. Girl, you look like you would have been on the railroad tracks and worked that bitch from 19. Oh, maybe I'm sorry, I cuss. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I didn't mean to cuss, ma'am.
It's okay.
But you look like you done worked the railroad tracks from 1959 up until now. Nobody can tell me Hillary is Miss Hillary that he is not in his 50s. He can say I'm 47. Girl, you look 77. Okay? Okay, so let's get that together. You and all those road bumps and all that confusion that's going on in your face. Let's get this together. The thing about it is with that man that I do not like. At first, it was a Charles. Your lunch is ready. It was a little cute here and there, but I didn't. I'm not that type of. Listen, I'm a child of God, and I don't do all that. But whatever your lifestyle is, babe, I'm not judging nobody. That's not my thing. I would never judge nobody. But you gotta the spirit is bad.
He's evil spirited. Let me say this to you, and this is the truth. Anytime you got a grown man who sits up and wishes death upon children, that's a problem.
That's right. I agree. I agree. Because you have to be the worst person in the world to wish death upon a child. Now, you could say food stamps, this, that, and other. Girl, you've been on food stamps. If that's what you want to call yourself, you've been poor since poor was poor, and you still poor. Okay, you just got a little bit of notoriety, and then it went to your head, and now you think that you are above and over a lot of people. I work down. I've been working all my life. I've been working all my life. There's nothing that he can ever say that can out top a woman. You understand what I'm saying? That has been out here, whether they were single with a man or whatever. Women, we are the most genuine. We are the most hardworking people out here. We put our all in it because we are one of the ones that always have the short end of the stick. You think I would sit back and allow him to downgrade black women and say, "Oh, I want to be a white woman"? Baby, they don't want you.
They sure don't. And
They don't want you.
and this is what I said before. He sat there and degraded African American women. He sat there and made it seem like white women, Caucasian women is smarter than African American women. This is what this man did in 2024 on this app. And what he don't realize is African American women do dominate this side of TikTok. I'm telling you, women on this app can make you or break you on this app. And they're African American women and Hispanics and things of that nature. And it's insane to me that everyone seems to think that I'm attacking and bullying him. You get it. You get it. And my true supporters understand exactly what Miss Hillary Sanchez had to do. I understood the assignment. I accepted the assignment and I proceeded with full force, and I didn't give a damn who didn't like it. Because this man sat up on this app long enough doing what he was doing and saying what he was saying about black people and tearing black people down. And you got a few who were jealous and envious, trying to move the post. And my sister, my true sister,
She's still planning on it, Vinny, but the state
Nia,
is saying not so fast. They have filed a motion in limine to prevent
came to my side,
on battered spouses.
stood 10 toes down with me.
In their motion, it's pretty lengthy.
Her business suffered. They doxed her. They did all types of things in the name of Joe to Mia, this beautiful African American business owner, business coach, doing nothing but uplifting her community.
One particular part, it says that the defendant told the doctor
Her community. And you got this man,
and George Torres
Joe Diddy,
generalized fear every day.
trying to have people attack her platform.
However, on this particular day, the decedent did not take any
It's insane to me.
slightest in that
It's really insane to me. And that is why I do what I do.
excerpt from that motion
I do what I do.
filed because they don't want her to put forth this
And people,
the judge that this was
and it didn't work. Absolutely. It didn't work.
for her life. This motion goes into
See,
Right.
she told these people, God don't play about her.
Torres that day saying that
See, there.
No, see, that's a different God. She ain't playing with the right God. Okay? She not playing with the right God. They have gods out here. They have different gods that people they attend to. She not playing. She playing with the wrong
No,
God.
Joe
She's not
Diddy.
playing with. She's not playing with the God that I know, not the Father that
Joe
I
Diddy.
know.
Yeah, Joe
You
Diddy.
understand? Oh no, Joe did it, whatever she want to call it, and Miss Nia or whoever it is. I don't know. I'm new to the app. I don't know how to. I don't know how docs. Let me tell you, all that stuff you say. I really don't know how all that goes because I'm on it because it's entertainment for me. But then when I start seeing stuff, and I'm like, wait a minute, this is a man that's attacking women. A man, a grown man. Okay. Let's get that together. This is a man attacking women. So what that lets me know about you?
Right.
Who raised you, sir? Who raised you, sir? And whoever did, they need to be ashamed of themselves. They really need to be ashamed of themselves because whatever you learn, and I'm pretty sure she'll probably go, look, I don't have that. I'm not a TikToker. I don't do all that. I work. But I've been wanting to get on your live for the longest because I wanted to rear and tear him out the frame. When I tell him out the frame, because this is what I see. If a man could sit down and talk to a woman the way that he does, you're not a man. You're not a man. You're not a real man. Okay, so because if whoever taught you whatever you were doing, you learned from the worst people in the world. You had to come from
Hold on one
demons.
second.
You had to come from demons.
Hold on one second. DB, why are you here? DB, why are you here? Go ahead, ma'am.
Okay, so I'm saying this this is my thing. Like when he attacks women and say, "Oh, I'd rather be a white woman You know what I'm saying? Because white men are smarter, and y'all black women, y'all don't do nothing but sit on y'all butt. And I'm not gonna cuss because I don't know, want them to,
Yeah.
do whatever they go, So
Right.
they y'all want to sit on y'all butt and get Section 8 and all that. When you got Section 8, you didn't have food stamps. You didn't have scammed the government with three, four, five, six different aliases. You have done all kinds of stuff. The thing about it is about the devil. When the devil wants to see, when God wants to expose the devil, he gonna continue. Let me tell you something. What God does, God gonna let the devil expose himself, and he continues to expose himself. Every time he go on his little rants and raves and all this other stuff with the Charles, your lunches, right? I could care less, girl, what you cooking up in there with that dead witch that you put in that man body. Just look at his stomach. It's full of parasites, baby. It's full of parasites. Let's just get that together. So you trying to speak on women that I know I'm a black woman. And I know there's a lot of black women out here, and I know we are working hard. They're out here, they're putting their platforms out here, they're doing the right thing. Why would you try to shut that woman down because somebody telling you the truth? Why? Why would you shut out the truth? If it's not a lie, you would just let it go, right? Why would you block me or dox me or whatever else stuff that's going on? I don't know what all that means, but I'm just saying this, Miss Hillary.
Mm-hmm.
The thing about it is this: the way that she comes for you and try to, girl, when I tell you you gorgeous, let's just put that on the map, okay? Your face is gorgeous.
Thank
Her
you.
face is a rocky road. Let's just go there, baby. A rocky road, baby. It looks like they tearing up the pavement and trying to lay down new asphalt. Let me tell you, I will read her from here to next week. She probably go and try to dox my page. Girl, I don't care because I'm not a TikToker. I don't do this for a living. I work for a living. But my thing is that when I see it out here in those seasons, why you getting mad that everybody talking about your seasons? Why you getting mad when somebody buying your stuff and then you get mad because they're giving an honest opinion? If it's trash, it's trash. That's what it is. Nobody don't want to eat sugar with everything they have. Who wants high blood pressure and sugar diabetes going on with everything else? Didn't they say that that's how you was feeding that other man? But I'm not going there because that's allegedly. So
And,
let's just
and,
go
and,
there.
and I will tell you this, ma'am. Let me follow you. I'm on faith. I'm gonna follow you. And please, 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 you are welcome on any of my panels, and then message me on my other pages so I can follow you too. Welcome to TikTok. You may be new to TikTok, but you fit right in on TikTok because you can read and eat up like it ain't no tomorrow. I appreciate your compliments. I appreciate what you do and the way you unite. I appreciate it. And please feel free to come back anytime you want to on Miss Hillary Sanchez show. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Hello, Miss Mia. Welcome in. Unmute, sweetie.
Hey,
How are you?
hey, I'm good. I was just enjoying the just enjoying the show.
Yeah, we're just having some conversation. I noticed somebody who was in here, who was in the live, who actually I know for a fact is an attorney, who was working with Jodim. Why would you be in here on my live?
Working with him how
Well,
when the paperwork said he don't have no attorney.
well, what I mean is civil stuff, not the other stuff.
Oh,
Hmm. She doesn't. She's not. She wasn't like representing him. What I'm talking about when I say working with him, like, hey, do this, do that, get this paper, send them this, send them that. She kind of pre-fills out the stuff for him, and he'll sign it. That's what I mean.
okay.
Uh huh. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah. That's.
So,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
a question.
Uh huh.
So that paperwork that was filed today?
So the paperwork that I revealed today was literally filed Joe Diddy filed it on the 4th, but the court system uploaded it today. So I saw it literally in court. It was given to me seconds before I entered the courtroom.
Mm-hmm.
For him asking for basically a continuance and this here and that there. So yeah, it was literally given to me today
Oh,
before
okay.
I entered the courtroom.
So what does that mean?
So basically, what he asked for was he was asking the court basically for a continuance, and or in the alternative he was asking for like Zoom link meetings or hearings or that type of thing. But I don't want to give the exact date that he will have to be in court, because I don't want to be accused of somebody saying, "Oh, she trying to set him up to get this or that," because you know how people do. But
Mm-hmm.
but within a 2 week period, we will continue.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
Hmm. Interesting.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I was just looking at that. I was reading it when you had it up there, and I'm just like, oh, everybody, be on here talking about how they bank account look like lottery numbers, and
Hold
they got
on one
little.
second, Mia. Hold on. Brandon, what are you talking about? Funny to me, we have not seen them all day. Oh, okay. I misunderstood the
Yeah, he's
comment.
saying
Yeah,
they
yeah,
ain't
yeah,
been on
yeah,
there
yeah.
all day.
Yeah, go ahead, Mia. I misunderstood. Misunderstood. And that's what I try to tell y'all. Y'all got to pay attention. Pay attention. Go on, Mia.
So yeah, I was just saying, how people come on and say they bank account look like lottery numbers, and they got lawyers on speed dial and just all types of stuff. I don't see it though. I don't see the bank account looking like lottery numbers and the lawyers on speed dial. I don't see none of it.
He said he got a lawyer. He had lawyers on. Joe said that out of his own mouth,
Hmm.
not legal aid.
I'm confused.
I'm. How do you think I felt when I got them papers at the seconds before I entered that courtroom, written up, and I'm thinking this big. Okay, here come this big law firm doing
Right.
a notice of an appearance. I'm thinking here's this big law firm doing a notice of appearance, and then I sit there and see is Joe Eddie Rolando or whatever, however you say his name, his new last name.
I thought Lily filled out the paperwork for a second.
He probably used Lily's nails to fill it out.
Cause honey, what was that? But
Yeah,
okay.
it was insane. It was literally insane. And old Lily didn't caught us straight tonight.
Hmm.
But Mia, if you got all this money and you got your money like the lottery numbers and everybody, you done sold out all these seasonings, are you telling me that you gonna be playing in a whole nother state without no lawyer or no law firm?
Absolutely not. A person that can afford it is definitely either they have a lawyer on retainer, or as soon as you've received the paperwork, you should obtain a lawyer. But clearly, Eddie Monster don't have the money to obtain no lawyer. Clearly, but you see how people get on this internet and lie, and your lies catch up to you. Because
Yeah.
now the proof is there. You need to be represented. You don't have representation because you can't afford representation. You can't afford it. Ain't nobody bought them seasoning but them few people that we seen online. Ain't nobody else bought
In
them
my
seasoning.
opinion, I don't believe for one damn minute that them season is sold out. I
They
don't
didn't.
I don't believe it. What didn't happen is them sales plummeted probably, and then to save face, just and you all you got to do is go back to when he brought out those handbags. This man really thought that he had TikTok fool carrying that garbage bag full of purses like women don't know, talking about, yeah, we was feeling bad and we decided to go shopping and we did the thing, and I ain't bragging, but I is. Like, dude, go somewhere and sit down. Take your lying ass somewhere and sit down.
I've been a business coach since 2011. And my experience with people that put something on pre-order is because they can't afford the product. They can't afford to purchase the product. I've had other clients that had the money to, go ahead and order their inventory. Joe Eddie Monster did not have the money to order his inventory. That's why it was on pre-order. Because if your bank account looked like lottery numbers, ain't no way you did not have that Pop Rocks kitty litter, whatever's in that bottle, on hand to package and send out. There's no way.
Uh-huh. Oh yeah. And let's not forget, if you really love something and it's so great, then how is it now? Is it sold out? Are you not bringing it back if it's sold out? Are you
There
not
was probably only 7 in stock. So if there was only 7 in stock, yeah, they sold out.
Well, like I said, um
Now what happened? Tap the screen, y'all.
my battery's going dead. My
Oh,
battery's going down. But let me say this. I didn't know this. I didn't know that they literally that Joe uses almost a 5-pound bag of sugar to make Kool-Aid. Did you know that?
I could believe it. I mean, I
I
could believe it.
I got the video. If you seen
Eh,
if you seen how much sugar that man put in Kool-Aid, it's insane.
I need.
Somebody said, "Yeah, I watched him on live do it." Yes, I couldn't believe it.
I believe it.
I could not believe it.
Mm-hmm.
Why didn't he reinvest in the seasoning? Let me say something, Miss Brandon. I don't know if you're female or male, but I am Brandon. Let me say this to you. Do you know when you heard of people when they say money quick and easy, it's it's on to it seems like, in my opinion, he just does whatever he can do money grabs with quick and on to the next. First it was Tones by Coco, then it was all of this other nonsense. Now he was gonna make a cookbook and all of this. Who buying the cookbook? Who is buying a cookbook from this man when he doing in the kitchen? I want you to come up in my life, and I want you to tell me if Joe Diddy puts out a cookbook that you buying it, and you finna follow every step that he tell you to do in the kitchen for your family. I don't have nobody in my request box, Mia.
I'm not surprised. Do you know? But Hillary, do you know that this is the season? This is the not their season, but this is the season that Joe Eddie Monster could really make some money. It's Halloween. He was supposed to get a costume. You shouldn't even have came up with no season. You could have got with a Halloween seamstress, and Joe Eddie Monster could have got a costume made of himself and sold that costume out.
And they would have bought that.
Yeah.
You clocked it.
Then you could have been. They're not booking you to sing Charles Your Lunch is Ready at the bingo hall, at baby showers, at bars. They're not booking you to sing that no more at them type at speakeasies, at bingo. They're not hot, and at card games. They're not booking you no more. You could turn it all around and now get booked for Halloween parties.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Halloween parties. You could be the monster at a hayride, a haunted house. Could be making all the money.
Someone says, Hillary, you got to sing your version again.
Sing it. Rock it.
Oh boy, y'all. What you mean? I gotta sing my version? What, y'all like my remix?
Yep, love it.
Okay, y'all do. Okay, all right. Let me get me a quick drink to wet my whistle.
Why you doing that? You know what? We need to make that. We record that. Make it a ringtone. Cause I'm gonna tell you, I would make it my ringtone on my phone. I sure would. Who else would make it their ringtone on their phone? I would make it my ringtone on my phone.
Here we go. Oh my Lord, Mia, you got me laughing.
Hey, they said me too.
Charles, your bumps are ready. They only burst for you. Charles, Charles, these bumps are ready, and I got your dessert too. This is for my haters that's coming for me. Back off, Miss Netta. You don't want this disease. I'm tired of these haters picking on me. Cha, cha, you bumped already. There you go, Miss Mia.
Yeah, we gotta lay that track down, cause we gotta lay that track down. We gotta talk about that.
Okay.
That'll be number one on the charts. That'll be everybody be using that sound on here.
You welcome. You're welcome. She put in a special request. She said, do the song. I looked down at my phone and seen a comment. I said, okay, let me check with Mia if I can do it.
Yes, put that song on Spotify. It'll be number one on the charts. Y'all hear me? It'll be number one.
Yes, thank you so much. So let me take this opportunity, y'all, to tell y'all thank you very much. I appreciate each and every one of my supporters and viewing audience, even if you don't like me, because we know the ones who don't are in here too. It's okay, because I don't give a damn if they don't like me, because I love myself. I thank my sister from the bottom of my heart. I'm talking about Mia. I need to acknowledge a queen when she is present. I want y'all to know the lady in my box. I don't know a better person other than my husband. I don't know a better person who would stand up and show out for me. I appreciate everything she has ever done for me on and off this app, and have been a coach for me. And it only gets better like fine wine. She is the type of person you would desire to want in your life. She is the sister that everybody needs in their life. I don't know a better person.
Thank you so much. I feel the same way about you. How you have my back all on and off this app. I appreciate you. You just as well.
Well, rumor has it, you come and you sign me out of this mental institution, y'all know if I get off before 12 o'clock midnight, they gonna say her Wi-Fi gets disconnected at midnight. She rushes off the internet before they shut her Wi-Fi off. So we've all heard the rumors. It's funny to me.
Hilarious.
How is everybody doing today? I hope everybody had a wonderful, blessed day today. I hope everybody had a wonderful, blessed day today. And if you didn't, I pray for anybody who is going through anything tough and rough in their life, or somebody suffering in the hospital or going through things. I send my condolences and prayers their way. I do. I definitely do. And I want to give a special shout out to my true supporters. I appreciate y'all. Y'all never left my side. You were there for me. You heard all the nastiness that these people were doing about Miss Hillary Sanchez, but you stayed the course. You stayed on track, and you stayed in my lane. And I appreciate you, and I thank you. And I won't disappoint y'all. Just watch. It's going to get better. It's going to get better. And just, can you imagine when we have that judgment, and I got it posted what the judgment was, and it's in the backdrop, like they love putting their backdrops up, and they love saying, "You not getting one dime." Watch and see. All you need to do is watch and see. Okay? Thank you so very much. I appreciate the kind words. I really do. And I hope y'all tune in tomorrow. So for those of you that miss the Miss Hillary Sanchez shows that happened earlier in the day or through the week, tune in on YouTube. I upload all my my shows on the YouTube channel, and y'all can go down and watch them in chronological order, and you will be caught up on the day's events. And not only that, I gave y'all some tea today. I never give y'all all the tea. I give y'all some tea, and we just go day by day because that's what we do. But I look forward to y'all tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the other page. And then we come back again at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on this page for the Hillary Sanchez Show late night edition. Take the time, y'all, to extend yourself in kindness to strangers. Sometimes being kind to somebody, you never know how that impacts their life or what they're going through or what they're doing. Again, I appreciate y'all. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. I love you, Miss Mia. You know I'm gonna be calling you. I'm gonna be calling you momentarily. And again, I thank y'all so much. Thank my panel. The people who came up in my panel today, I thank you. I thank you, sisters. I thank you for uniting. I thank you for understanding the assignment and understanding Miss Hillary Sanchez. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Good night, everybody. I will see y'all tomorrow. Thank you, Mia.
Thank you. Good night.
Another interview. Yes, ma'am. If you see my profile picture glowing pink, go ahead and hop in the live and see who we got today. Another interview, yes, ma'am. If you see my profile picture going pink, go ahead and hop in the live and see who we got today. Another interview, yes, ma'am. If you see my profile picture going pink, go ahead and hop in the live and see who we got today. Another interview, yes, ma'am. If you see my profile picture going pink, go ahead and hop in the live and see who we got today. Another interview, yes, ma'am. If you see my profile picture going pink, go ahead and hop in the live and see who we got today. Another interview, yes, ma'am. If you see my profile picture going pink, go ahead and hop in the live and see who we got today. Another interview, yes, ma'am. If you see my profile picture going pink, go ahead and hop in the live and see who we got today. Another interview, yes.